I think that Judge Eckhardt and I both looked at the city and the county and agree that we have to do a lot more things together cooperatively. We have to do a lot more things regionally than we've done them in the past. And this was one of the first real opportunities for the city and the county to engage with each other in ways that we just haven't been able to do before. So on that day, when the judge and I gathered everybody touching workforce development, put everybody in the room and said, "Hey, let nobody leave this room until you've all agreed on really what would be the most strategic and efficient and best thing for this city to do." It was great.
We have a tremendous amount of opportunity here. Travis County is considered a wealthy community with lots of opportunity, and a lot of people move here. But what we know from a statistical certainty is that our opportunity has a tendency to pool around those who already have access to it, and that there's a sizable percentage of our population that simply can't get their foot in the door. And so this master workforce plan is about a better distribution of that opportunity so that every Travis County resident can reach their full potential.
With the City of Austin set to create 120,000 new jobs as well as 132,000 replacement jobs by 2021, the master plan allows us to better understand and see the connection between the 16% poverty rate that we currently have and how it is we can go about in a structured way to align those opportunities with the populations we seek to serve.
The Austin Chamber is really pleased that we now have the first regional workforce plan in the country. It would have been easy to go steal it from Boston or Atlanta or San Francisco, but no one else had done it. And it was really due to the leadership of Mayor Steve Adler, Travis County Judge Sarah Eckhardt, and the leadership and board and staff of Workforce Solutions that created a plan that's got specific goals. It's got strategies to accomplish those goals, specific ways of financing to accomplish those goals, and at the end of the day will mean a lot more people will have a better future as a result of this plan.
Workforce Solutions does have a unique role in the master plan. We were asked by our local leaders at the city and the county to lead an ambitious first ever effort to join our community around a common workforce vision. Together, working with our elected officials and with our community leaders, we've identified an objective that by the year 2021, we will move 10,000 people currently living at or below 200% of poverty into middle-skilled jobs. A middle-skilled job is a job that requires more than a secondary level of training, so more than a high school diploma or GED, for example, but less than a 4-year university degree in many cases. That post-secondary education can come in the form of a certificate program at Austin Community College or an associate's degree. It can also come from working with one of our many outstanding community-based organizations that offers training. That transferable credential for that middle skill job helps them to secure a strong, good-paying job in our community, as well as have options for where they want to move next in their career.
It identifies where we need to be, 2021, 2025, going out. And so for us, in looking at our programs that we offer, it also said, we need to, for the workforce for the future in Central Texas, we really need to look at IT career pathways, health career pathways, advanced manufacturing, and skilled trade career pathways. And so that kind of reinforces to us and helps provide that roadmap.
To Goodwill, this plan means a lot. It aligns very, very tightly with our goal of getting more and more people into the workforce by having a business-first approach and a client-centered philosophy. It's important for us to meet the needs of business through providing the kinds of skills and education that people need in order to be successful in our community. And we've been doing this for 60 years, so we're pretty happy about the alignment that's happening in our community right now.
LifeWorks is a little different than many of the partners included in the workforce group that is implementing and developing sort of our operational strategy around the plan, in that we are taking the most vulnerable youth. Most of our youth are coming straight off the street or aging out of foster care. They come with tremendous amount of trauma that they've experienced, and so one of the first steps before we can engage them in any sort of training program is actually to help them heal, help them find themselves, understand their value in the world, and begin to even explore what their dream might look like. By being a part and having access to this master plan, we can really help lay out realistic options when they are expressing interest in specific sectors that we're focusing on here in Austin.
First of all, SkillPoint's been around since 1994. We've been here for quite a long time and serving the community in workforce development, and specifically in two of the areas that are identified in the plan, healthcare and skilled trades. And so what it's done is really allowed us to become more focused collaboratively, not only with community partners, but also with industry partners, to really fine-tune our work and look at the areas that need to be addressed, that are identified in the plan, and really bringing it all together so that we can, get those middle skilled jobs filled.
We've been working together with many partners who are doing workforce development in the area, from Workforce Solutions to many others in the community. Our county and our city have been investing in this area. But what we did with this master workforce plan was gather all the data from the region and really make a strategic initiative to connect the people who are in most need of employment to those in-demand careers. But it gives that data backup that says this is the most important work we could be doing at this time. We've been on this pathway as American Youth Works for many years, but it's really beautiful to see it integrated into a region-wide effort that is intentional and leads from one step to the next to get people from where they are to where they need to be.
Shortly after the release of the Master Workforce Plan, KLRU was invited to submit for a competitive grant proposal to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting as a next phase of what they call their American Graduate Work. And this phase was going to be focused on three distinct population groups: youth ages 16 to 26, returning vets, and adults currently in lower income, lower skill positions. And one of the biggest moves that we've made on our part as a public media company is really, frankly, the admission that our own airwaves are probably not the best or sole place for us to put these messages to drive awareness and engagement. We need to go out and find these folks through the media that they're using. And so that's why we've adopted a social media first platform for engaging. And then the other piece, which again dovetails nicely with the Master Workforce Plan, is this notion of many of these skills or trades are not intuitively known to the population. It's not something you grow up talking about. And so through the video vignettes that we're filming, we're hoping to show real people getting the skills, going to the courses, or getting the on-the-job training, and then actually occupying these positions, so that other folks can look at that and say, hey, I actually could see myself in that role. Let me give it a shot. Let me take the next step.